Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Today is my weigh-in Wednesday, and as you could see from the title of the video, am I contemplating leaving Weight Watchers? Well, the short answer is yes, and I will explain. Before we get into that though, I want to thank you for joining me today as always, and if you haven't already, please press that subscribe button. I would appreciate your support as I continue to inspire you on your health and wellness journey. Before we get into the ins and outs of Weight Watchers or not, let me just briefly tell you my week in review, and then we'll jump into the hot topic of the day. It has been it's been kind of a frustrating week in a way because allergy season is upon us here in Florida. Everything is blooming, and I didn't used to have allergies, but it's been crazy this year. And of course I've been outside more, so there's that. This last couple days I've been better. I actually found a children's all-natural supplement, and if I take half a dose, it really helps me. Sorry, the overhead airplane noise. It will pass in a second. All right, so yes, it's been busy. Monday, I had my checkup with my primary care and my lab work. I just logged on to my patient portal last night, and all of my labs are very good. So that's always nice to hear. I know I feel better. I have more energy in general when I'm not fighting allergies. And then Tuesday, of course, I went to the eye doctor, so my new glasses should be in soon. Yay! Yay for better eyesight. And of course, last Wednesday, I went shoe shopping, so I did walk the mall that day. We walked quite a bit, so that was good. Saturday, I went with hubby, and we walked another mall. He was suit shopping for our daughter's wedding. And we will go out again this Saturday because we didn't finalize the suit selection. He did buy some dress shirts that the Men's Warehouse had on sale and a tie, so he found those things. And let's see, what other forms of exercise did I do? Well, I did the walking. Oh, I did the rowing machine one day, so there's that. And then Saturday, before hubby and I went shopping, we did some yard work. So lots of bending and raking leaves and fun times. So, you know, as I kind of mapped out my week in review and wrote out my little notes here, I actually did more activity than I thought. I was prepared to tell you that I was a total slacker because of my allergies, but you know what? As with anything else, this mom marches on. So yeah, I actually was more active than anticipated. However, I did eat out quite a bit this last week, and honestly, I have said many times, it doesn't matter what I order. For instance, hubby and I went to the Cheesecake Factory on Saturday, and I ordered from their light menu. I only ate half of my order at that. We shared the lemon tort, so there's that. So at the height over the last 7 days, I have been as high as 186.6. I was like, no, we can't do this. So last week, my weight, I told you last Wednesday, was 184.6. Today it is 185.2. So every day since Saturday, so for the last, let's say, 4 days, my weight has been coming down from that 186.6. I think all of the sodium, but also just not moving consistently as much as I would like, definitely contributed to that. So yeah, 185.2. I stayed within all of my points, so there is that. So, you know, all in all, I feel like it was a good week. I have to say that hubby and I had such a good time on Saturday. And, you know, sometimes you just have to roll with it. You have to, you know, despite you're trying your best, and that's all we can do, right? Continue to try our best. But sometimes, you know, you just consume a little more calories than you would like. But we also enjoyed ourselves. So sometimes you just got to do that, right? So yes, let's talk about Weight Watchers. Shall we? Well, as you know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that the last 1.3 years have not been stellar for me. I've been on Weight Watchers since December of 2018, lost 65 pounds, but I have 38 to go. And I'd really like to, get some traction here. So yeah, the last 1.3 years have been more than a little frustrating for me because I know that I've been tracking everything. One area that I can say that may be an area of a gray area, let's say, in terms of Weight Watchers, is the 0 point foods. And, perhaps calorie wise, maybe that has not helped me. But I have to say that as a whole, I don't eat very much. So for me, it's just going to come down to activity, moving more. But yes, I have been frustrated with Weight Watchers. But it's more than just the weight, honestly. I have been frustrated with, I don't like to say anything negative about a company, but I have been very frustrated with them as a whole, as a company, over the last year let's say. I've been disappointed. And those of you who are on Weight Watchers probably know what I'm talking about. But they have been very PC, and increasingly so. I feel like in a lot of ways they are getting away from their true base, and that is weight loss. So much is wellness now. And I feel like they're not really giving people the tools as much in terms of what they need to lose weight. I feel like it's more of a business bent, honestly, to almost keep you for life. But it goes beyond that. It goes beyond the weight. I am a person of morals, values, and if there is any attribute that I am, it is authentic. Thus the name, Authentically Amber here. So I just feel like it is in many ways contrary to my Christian values, the direction that their company is going. So can I continue aligning myself with such a company? Probably not. So I am contemplating. I have not 100% made up my mind to leave Weight Watchers, but I am leaning heavily that direction. And so I did not attend my meeting today. I did not. What will this change for me and my weight loss journey? Not much. In terms of, it's more of a matter of the app I choose to track. And last night I was just kind of exploring some other options, and I landed upon the app Lose It, LOSEIT. And it's a free app. You can upgrade to the premium membership, which is actually a very nominal cost for the year. I think it's like $44, but I don't see any benefit to that. I don't need that. That would only be if you wanted to also track your sleep, water, and blood pressure, which I don't need that. I have a Fitbit if I wanted to do things like that, or I could get an Apple Watch, frankly. But my main thing is tracking food, so I will definitely continue to track my food. I was actually pretty impressed with the Lose It app, and I just wanted to share what I've learned so far with that. So when you first log on to the Lose It app, you log in how much you weigh, your age, your height, all of that, and how much you want to lose per week. So in other words, how much of a calorie deficit are you willing to take? So of course I have 38 pounds to lose. And so I put in, and of course you can change this at any time, but I put in, I would like to lose 1 pound a week. Now, like I said, I could reduce that to half a pound if I needed to, but I just wanted to see what it would calculate based on 1 pound a week. So it calculated my daily caloric intake being 1,593 calories, which I thought that was pretty generous, actually. I really am not clear on how many calories a day I've been consuming with Weight Watchers, because Weight Watchers uses points, and sometimes points seem pretty elusive to me. You know, they say that there's a whole science that goes behind it, but the whole point system is pretty new to me over the last couple of years. Calories, that's something I have known for the last 40 plus years. So calories, my mind can wrap my head around. I got it. But I will definitely continue to track. But based on the 38 pounds that I want to lose at a rate of 1 pound per week, it says that I should reach my goal by December 31st of this year. That would be phenomenal. I would be so encouraged. So for example, breakfast today, I had like a cup and a half. Now my Yeti coffee cup is 14 ounces. So I had a cup and a half of coffee and I'm getting ready to have my breakfast smoothie. So all of that would be 408 calories, of course, with the sugar and the creamer. And so I like the Lose It app because it tells me what my calories for lunch, dinner, and snacks, what my suggested caloric intake would be. So for lunch, they suggest 370 calories, for dinner 518, and snacks 296. So I thought that was interesting. So you can kind of pace yourself, and that's of course what I generally do with my Weight Watcher app, but anyway, I thought that was interesting. So you can log your exercise, and it does sync with Fitbit or the Apple Watch as well in terms of activity, you're walking, whatever. So that's kind of nice. I found it to be very user-friendly, very incredibly so. In fact, I found it more intuitive than the Weight Watcher app. Sorry, there was a noise there. So, and then they have pictures beside every food entry. So I thought that was really interesting. And then at the end, at the bottom of the screen, you can select I'm done logging. And then it assesses how you did and encourages you, you know, for the next day, what you can do to improve, and also it has some helpful articles on there. So I thought that was really useful. So it is an option that I am exploring. So I just wanted to share this with you. This in no way changes my long-term weight loss and wellness goals, because I am in this for life. So I will still be bringing the same encouragement to you guys, Weight Watchers or not. And like I said, I haven't 100% made up my mind, but I guess I'm probably like 98% there. I have never found the meetings to be something that I relied on, or found a deep-seated encouragement from, because I have always said, and I do believe this, that I have enough drive on the inside of me for everybody. Because I had sunk so low in my physical state with my health crisis, my 3 surgeries in a 12-month period, the cancer, etc. I was at such a low point when I started. I had so much drive to get as far away from that as possible. So I know for me, before I started this weight loss journey, I was having heart palpitations, chest pain, My cholesterol was high. I was a pre-diabetic. Everything was going in the wrong direction. So for me, I know what I need to do. I know how important this is because I've been on the other side of bad health and I never want to go back there. Never. So, yep, Amber is motivated, and in fact, maybe even more so than ever now. So, you know, sometimes change is hard. While in the back of my head, I thought, yeah, I probably won't, you know, be a Weight Watcher member forever. But I wasn't sure about it. But lately, some things have kind of nudged me to a new direction. So we will see what direction this fully takes me. I'm not removing my membership yet, but I think it's coming. But yeah, what do I plan to do in the coming week? Well, I did do the rowing machine one day this last week, so that was good. It's interesting because the rowing machine resides in the room where my husband does his office work, and he's been home a lot. So that means I would have to either do it late in the evening or really more early in the morning than I am willing to wake up. So yeah, we have to work out the timeline here, but with the pollen so bad, I am not getting out in the neighborhood to do walking. So I am trying to stay strong with this pollen and the allergies. But yeah, so I plan on being active. I think Mondays, between either Sunday or Monday and probably Sundays, I will post my weekly meal plan. But I definitely plan to continue to map out my weekly meals. Nothing is changing in terms of my food intake, honestly, except that I will be more aware of my calories. So in that way, I feel like I can logically wrap my head around what I am eating. So according to the Lose It app, if I keep my calories at 1593 or less, I should be able to lose the 38 pounds. Now, we'll see if that's contingent upon exercise, but I do plan to do that as well. So hopefully we can keep this, kick this metabolism into gear. But let me know in the comments below if you guys have ever, tried out the Lose It app or what you think about it. I hope you guys are doing well in your weight loss journey. Weight Watchers is not the end all be all, right? So many blessings to you guys, and I will see you soon. Take care.